well, we'll be spending a few billion as well, probably, as part of the IMF, because Italy could end up receiving a €600 billion bailout from the International Monetary Fund if Italian media reports over the weekend are to be believed. La Stampa newspaper reports that both Italy and Spain might be offered IMF money instead of a Eurozone bailout in a bid to get the country's borrowing costs under control. Professor Giuseppe Fontana is a professor of monetary economics at Leeds Business School. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, do you think that these reports are true and that it is likely that we're going to have a massive IMF bailout for Italy?
Good morning. There are three words coming out from Mr. Monti's government. The first word is crescita, that is growth. So that means that to see the effect of the potential austerity measure introduced by the new Italian government, we have to wait not days or weeks, but months and years. So people are speculating what is happening between now and the next few months is very, very uncertain. And what some people on the newspaper over the weekend were speculating is that the IMF will step in to provide massive injection of liquidity to Italy and possibly Spain, buying the necessary time for the Italian government.
Would that do the job, do you think, to bring down Italian borrowing rates and ease the pressure of the Eurozone crisis on Italy?
Certainly will solve a very serious problem that we may soon face in Europe, that is a liquidity crisis. In other words, there will be not liquidity circulating in the economy. Certainly, as a short-term solution, will do it, but it will not be the solution to the problem that Europe is facing and many other countries in the world are facing, that is a deficiency of aggregate demand.
I hope you'll forgive me for asking a self-interested question, because the UK is sometimes accused in Europe of being self-interested, but would it be likely to mean a bigger contribution by the UK than if the money was just coming from the Eurozone?
Well, certainly the numbers that we are talking about are very big, and we don't know how the IMF is going to raise that amount of the money in the markets. It is possible, but will be in a very indirect way, which may protect our British interest, and at the same time helping the Italian and the Spanish government.
This bailout fund has been priced at around €600 billion, but that's still considerably short of the trillion euros that they talked about just a couple of months ago.
Yes, that's right. The problem is, as I said, it's that many economists now are concerned that Europe, including Italy and Spain, may face a liquidity crisis. And there is a discussion of ad hoc measure that may prevent a liquidity crisis. Personally, I have to confess my frustration in the face of a dramatic, unprecedented economic crisis for decades, and people keep talking about ad hoc national measure. We are facing a massive reduction in aggregate demand at the global level. Ad hoc national measure will not solve this problem. Call them credit easing in our own country or IMF bailout.
Okay.
I don't think this measure will solve the problem.
Thank you very much, Professor Giuseppe Fontana there from Leeds Business School.